once and twice. You got to do it once, and then you got to do it again. You got to do it twice, and then you're live. Because now we're live. Yeah.
We're live. Woo! Well, they just want to make sure that you're like, they're like, okay, you know that you're going live.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we got Karen and Sue.
Karen and Sue. There's the girls. They're here. Karen and Sue. Hi, Karen and Sue. So
we're going to talk about our regular book. It's a regular book.
It's a regular book, Sue. Just a regular book. That's funny. Brandon and I had a chuckle about that today. So I didn't know if Sue was reading it. I hadn't heard. She's been gone, so we haven't chatted about the book. But I'm assuming you're reading it, right? Karen, you're reading the book? Oh, anyhow. Brandy and I like it. We like it.
I do.
We both like theater stuff. So,
jazz hands.
That's funny. Yeah.
Because you got to have the whole.
Yeah, I was like, I'm all about the theater stuff. I mean, I have a child that was a musical theater major, so and you're in the middle of chapter 7. Well, you're almost there, Sue. Almost. You only got a few pages.
Almost at the end.
You only got a few pages to go, and you'll be where you're supposed to be. Yeah. So I was way behind. I don't know. I started it later than I normally do. I don't know what happened, but I was yesterday, and I'm like, Dale, I got to read. I'm going to read. I just got to read. Because I normally just read like at night before I go to sleep. And then lots of times in the morning a little bit before I actually get out of bed. But I don't know. I was just slacking on this when I was way behind. I don't know why, but I was. But I started last night when I got in at 11. Before I went to bed, I started at 12. Good Lord.
Or midnight. And I read 3 chapters. Finally, after 3 chapters, I went to bed, and then I finished the last chapters when I got up this morning.
Yikes. I don't know. I don't read that fast. I don't know. Right. She has not checked in with the third possibility for her mother. Nope.
That's right. We only have the 2 so far. The 2.
Yeah. So that was the weird thing when we read that it was a gender reversed Mamma Mia thing. It was like, how do you not know who your mother is? I mean, we can understand, not knowing who the daddy is because, mama can be with several men, but baby can only be with one mama.
Exactly.
All right. So mama just dumped the kid, right? Okay. So mama dumped her baby. All right.
Yeah. Mama did a here's your door delivery. Bye.
Right. I know. So anyhow.
Now we don't know if she feels like that her dad knows who her mom is.
Yeah. I don't, it would seem weird that he wouldn't. It seems strange that he wouldn't know. That it wasn't really just here's a basket on the doorstep and the lady ran, right?
Right.
I mean, that seems a little, I don't know, far-fetched maybe? I don't know. But
I mean, it's a possibility, but I just feel like he knows.
Yeah. And then why doesn't he
even said that like the theater runs in her blood.
Yes. He knows who it is. Why doesn't he tell her?
I don't know.
He's got to know. He's got to know who it is. Anyhow. So the first two ladies that she's met have some theater stuff, right? The one's an actress working at the agency or whatever. The other one did the theater night. She's not really a performer, but she likes theater, and she does the theater night stuff at her community room or whatever it is, That was,
and she has a daughter who's just slightly younger.
Yeah. And totally into musical theater, all the playbills, and
Oh my God.
I know.
And is fascinated with her because she found her.
Yeah, that little video. The one video that she tries to forget about and has tried to hide from everybody. And she's like, I love that video. I love that video. You have more videos on your phone?
She's just like, oh my God, I'm trying to escape this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I like the girl. I think she's fun. She's sassy. She's fun. She's like, she's confident. I like her. I think she's.
Oh yeah. And I think that there's a love romance. That there's some sexual tension, I think, between her and Oliver.
Sure. Yeah, I would agree. Mm-hmm. I mean, because how many times does that happen? I have feelings for you, so now I have to make it into something else. No, I don't. No, I don't like you. Blah 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 blah. You bug me. You irritate me. Anyhow.
I mean, it's so funny because she got so mad at him because she thought that he sent her the wrong address on purpose. So she goes and hides his helmet.
Which that seemed funny to me because it's in New York City. And I would be like, first of all, his bike would have probably been gone in a heartbeat. And that helmet, if he went and hid the helmet, she hid the helmet somewhere, that probably would have gotten stolen anyhow.
Yeah. I was just like, wow. And he's like, I didn't mean to send you the wrong. I thought it was, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So she can sing. She can. Hello, Vasca. Is it Vasca?
Hey, Vasca.
Not a name I recognize. Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah. Hi there. Oh, we're in the high note or with the helmet, hiding the helmet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's kind of interesting how it's turned into this trial for the internship. She never had any plans to do this internship until she found out that's what he was going there for. And that's, then she was like, oh, hang on, put the brakes on a minute. Let's see if.
The whole competition side came out. She was all like, oh, are you scared? Are you scared? Well, maybe I will.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do with this then, And she really needs some money because she's really going to try. Dad be damned, right? I don't care what Dad says. I'm going to this program. I'll come up with the money. She wants
pre-college because she just feels like it's gonna push her where she needs to go because she wants to be on Broadway.
Yep, absolutely. So I mean, go for it. I hope she does. I hope she gets it. I hope she gets in. I don't know why Dad's so hesitant. It's got to have to do with the mom. It's got to have to do with the mom. Mom left the baby because of theater. The mom, what? Something, right?
I think it's got to be something like that. Mm-hmm. It's got to be something like that. Like I've got to pursue my acting career,
so I can't do it with the baby. Yeah, I can't have a child. That Yeah, it has to be something like that. So anyhow, I think it's quite interesting. Quite fun.
I'm loving the and I also I have to say, maybe because I'm a geek dork, whatever you want to say, but I love the fact that she found her dad's old, I guess it's Facebook page or whatever, where he's the Shire, Lord of the Rings whole thing. I was just like, oh my God, see, look, he's a geek too.
Well, Sue, I don't think it's as easy as just doing a DNA test. I mean, she'd have to go up to 3 women and say, I think one of you is my mom,
Right.
That would be kind of awkward. I think one of you is my mom. Will you do a DNA test? Right? I don't know. That would be a little strange. I think she wants to figure out who the mom is first and then prove it probably later, I don't know. There's a reason.
Yeah, or if it goes pure mom. I mean, because obviously the mother knows if she dropped off a child or not.
Exactly. The mom knows she had a kid.
It's not like the dads where they have to do the DNA test because they don't know, and then they decide, we're all going to be your father. Yeah. So this one, the mother knows if she dropped her off or not.
Are they all going to be her mom? No, they're not all going to be her mom. That
Yeah,
would be
no, because
weird.
I think it'd be kind of, they may start to develop feelings for her as far as wanting to help her out or whatnot. But I mean, only one of them
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah. Yeah. One of them knows they had a child. If you're a man, that's a little different to know that you have a child. You know, that does require a test to prove that. Once she finds her mom, I'm certain the mom's gonna have to maybe admit it or something, or not, or never admit it. Maybe she never finds out. I don't know.
I don't know. That's going to be, oh, I hope so.
Yeah, but that would be interesting if none of them ever step up and admit that they're her mother, right?
Right. Because I mean, I know right now she likes both of the ladies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, that's got to be really difficult to be like, you know, you're like looking at them going, do I see a little bit of myself in you? Do I, you know, like, that would just be so weird to not know who one of my parents is.
Right. Yeah. But Sue, you're right. Maybe none of the three that they think is the mother. It could be somebody totally different. Who knows? I don't know.
Maybe he didn't write about her in his whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, whatever that thing was. I never even heard of that. I never heard of some of the things. Like, what's this little group that they have that they run around finding things in the city and whatnot?
Oh, geocaching. No, I know what that is because my son.
No, that's not the name of the group. I know what that is, but what's that name of that group that they do that with? They have a group. They call them something. The Q teens or I don't know, what is it? Something weird. I don't know what it was, but I'd never heard of that.
Because it's geocaching is what it is.
Yeah, but then she was talking about, he was helping her do that to help find people.
Oh yeah, the
you know what I mean?
Like,
I don't know.
Like geocaching, but for people.
Yeah, right. So I don't know. It sounded like it was a thing, a group in New York City. I don't know. Oh, Geoteens. That's what it was. It was the Geoteens. And they had like a competition. Now that would be geocaching. I understand that, but
have you ever done geocaching?
Thank you, Karen. You found it before I did. No, never done it.
It's actually pretty fun because Chris took me where we downloaded Chris already had the app or whatever where different caches were. And I'm like, and she's like, now he's like, you got to be careful. He says, you gotta be careful because, you know, like you don't want to get caught and everything. I'm like, what? Because some of them are hid on like really weird places. And you're just like, that
was interesting, Karen, that when they went to get that, what was it, a shelf or something? And the landlord there was like, oh, you look like her, because she said she was a relative, right? Her niece or something. She goes, oh, I see the resemblance. You do look like her.
Yeah.
Well,
so that one's you know, but then again, also, well, at first I thought maybe that the daughter of the second one, Beth, I thought maybe the daughter thought that she looked like Beth because she kept staring at her, but then we found out it was that video.
Because of the video. Mm-hmm. I thought at first that maybe she knew something and she was mad at her, or she didn't want her around or something, you know? Like, oh, this is my mom's other child and I don't want anything to do with her or something, you know? But I don't know. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting.
And it reads very easy.
It does. Yeah. And it goes pretty quick. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anybody else have anything to share? I mean, there hasn't been, I mean, the first section we always read, you know, kind of just like getting into it. And, you know, we don't have as much to talk about, I don't feel like, in the first section. Things got to get rolling pretty good, but
yeah, I mean, because I mean, we know a few things. You know, we learned a little bit about her. We know that she wants to go to this pre-college for theater. We know that she's searching for her mom.
Yep.
And
And dad doesn't want her to go to the pre-college. And the aunt, how do you think the aunt feels? The aunt, we don't really,
we
I
don't really
kind of
know
think,
a whole lot about the aunt.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
But it's like she wants her to have what she wants, but at the same time, she's like, but you got to think of it from your dad's point of view.
Yeah. I think the aunt's a little more open to the idea, but she's not going to step on dad's toes.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the lady they're working for? She's quite the something, isn't she? Here's
Ooh,
your list. Here's your list. You get your list done by this time. You need to check in. Is it Stephanie? You need to check in with Stephanie. Get your list checked off and blah blah blah. And I'm like, whoa, she's like a
no.
Let's go.
How about when they get there early and she walks out and says, "What time did I tell you to be here?" 9 o'clock. Is it 9 o'clock? I'm like, whoa, they're early, and you're like, bitch.
Uh-huh. Don't show up early, and don't bring coffee. I didn't ask you for no coffee. Don't bring me no coffee.
And I was like, whoa, okay.
She's something, isn't she?
Master.
I don't know. She's something. Whoa.
Karen, are you thinking that maybe she's really the mom?
Oh, well.
But then that would mean her dad's not her dad.
Well, no. Well, no. Why would it mean he's not her dad?
Because if
he could just call. Go ahead.
I was going to say, well, I mean, if they're truly brother and sister, then no. But
they might not be.
True.
They might not be. I mean, he could be saying this is your aunt and she really isn't, never has been. I don't know.
I don't know though. But it seems like to me the conversations where it's like, she gets this honest and the aunt's like, oh, not from you. Like, no, from her mother. And so that's why I feel like it's not the aunt.
No. That'll be interesting. Any guesses what the next person might be? What's the next possibility going to be?
I don't know.
Where's she going to find this
director?
Oh. Well,
maybe she's a director or something, or she's a famous actress.
I don't know. I don't know. That'll be interesting. Be very, very interesting. But I think it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. So, are there any questions in the back of this book? Let's see. What's life without a little drama? Oh, right. It says right here on the cover, Brandy, a search for her birth mother, a crush on her rival. There's the crush part. And then what's life without a little drama? What? I was reading her bio in the back. She graduated from the University of Virginia with a major in psychology and a minor in how to tilt your computer screen so nobody will notice you updating your fan fiction from the back row. All right. I was like, huh? What? No.
Okay.
No questions, no fun stuff at the back, just the typical acknowledgments. Thank you to so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. So we do know. Yeah. Okay. So she's a dancer in dance studio. That's the third mom.
Oh, that's right.
We just haven't met her yet.
We do know that already. You're right, Sue. Yes, we know that. I forgot. Because now she's going to sign up for her dance classes because that's the one thing she's a little weak in is the dance.
That's right. That's how she's going to find out about that mom.
Yeah. Yep. And Dad's already agreed that she can take dance classes this summer. So, yeah, that's right. I forgot. So they all of them are involved in theatrical something or other. Right?
Yep.
He was just drawn to that type. and drawn again and drawn again. He was drawn a little
Yep.
too much.
That was just who he was around.
Oh, goodness. How funny. Oh, well, that'll be fun. Now she's going to take dance classes with a possible mother. All right. Well, this discussion is like, I think we're done. Are you done? Are we done? Nothing else to talk about?
We talked about everything that's happened.
I know, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Except for Oliver.
I do like her best friend.
Yeah. Yeah. They're fun. They're good together. They share everything. And Oliver is just, I don't know about him. He's funny. He's just like, I don't know. He's not the outgoing type of personality that, you would think of for being in theater and stuff. He's just kind of like, I don't know. He's the straight man, I guess.
Well, it's because he's backstage. He's tech.
Yeah, I know, but he's still, I don't know. He's just kind of an odd one. That's all. But anyhow, I mapped out the next section to read. So we're going to read through chapter 14. Read 14.
Okay.
Do not read 15. All right? Read
14, no 50. Yep.
I know the one thing we didn't talk about is her moods, the Millie moods.
Oh, her Millie moods.
Yes, the Millie mood. She seems like she could be a little firecracker, huh? Get a little.
Oh, she's definitely a firecracker.
Get a little feisty at people. Mm-hmm. I was just looking at the last little bit of the chapter we're stopping at. It's funny. You always share your Reese's Puffs. Millie, you only snore medium loud. Curse your impressive lung capacity, Teddy grumbles, and then we're off. And for a little while, leave the rest of it in our wake. All right. She does have some good lung capacity, apparently. She can sing them high notes. She can get the high ones.
She can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, well, that's all I got. Anybody else? Anything else? Anything else?
No, I think it's pretty much because we're just getting introduced to all of this, so we don't even know enough really about her interactions with the moms to really gauge
No.
anything.
Mm-mm. No. So far, which one do you like the best so far?
I think I like Stephanie.
I think Stephanie is kind of cool. I mean, she's an actress, so she does have some acting, and she's being very helpful, at the job there, trying to give them some little clues and stuff, like, helping her out. So,
yeah, I don't know. I like Stephanie.
yeah. Kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you guys watch like Chicago Med, but on Chicago Med, there was a girl. She came in, she was like an intern. She was going to possibly work there, and her mom is a nurse there. And her mom had given her up for adoption when she was a baby. And she knew who she was because she had looked her up. And went to see her at like some interview type thing for the program or whatnot. And then she gets in the program. And so here's the mom, and she knows this is her daughter. And she's trying to just be nurse, head nurse, and, supervisor to the girl, and not saying anything about her being her mom. But then you see her starting to be very protective. Yeah, Maggie, you're right, Karen. And being very protective and helpful for the younger girl. And then the younger girl starts being like, why feeling weird. Like, why are you doing these things? And stuff like that. Maggie ends up telling her eventually that, well, I'm your mom, and I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want that to influence your program or anything like that, or anybody to talk or think you got in the program because I'm your mom or anything like that. But she starts just doing things for her. It reminds me of what Stephanie's doing, helping her out, having her back, trying to keep her out of trouble. It's kind of similar to that. So she's acting motherly, so I don't know.
Yep.
We'll see. We shall see. All righty. Well, guess that's it, folks. I'm gonna go see if my husband is done changing the oil in my car. I'll have a fresh oil change so I can go yarn crawling tomorrow. I'm so excited to do the yarn crawl. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. So, and then
that sounds fun.
I know, right? 4 yarn shops in one day. Dale was making fun of me because we went to the casino again with my dad, and I came out $40 ahead. So he's like, "Well, there's your yarn crawl money," and I was like, "Yeah, right." Four yarn stores and $40. Yeah, okay. All right. I don't think so.
No, that might last you in one store.
Right, exactly. And I don't know that I'll buy anything at all 4 stores. There might be, I don't like stuff at one store. Who knows? But $40 budget, I don't think that's going to cut it. I don't know what Angie's budget is. I don't even want to ask. I don't even want to know. All right. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, no. I showed you my yarn. So.
Yeah. You got pretty yarn today. It's pretty.
I know. Like, look at this. It's so pretty. Oh,
you got to turn it around. There you go.
Look at that.
Very pretty. It's what? Roll with it? Roll with it sparkle or something?
Roll with it. Roll with it sparkle.
It's very pretty.
Look at that.
I like it. I like it.
This is what I'm supposed to be able to make.
Oh. There it almost looks like a sweater, but it's not, is it? Isn't it?
No, it's a shawl.
Shawl. Yeah. Is it just like a square?
But it's
shawl? It's
a square shawl.
Yeah. Rectangle or whatever. No. It's pretty.
So it's like an oversized scarf.
Yeah, pretty much. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be gorgeous colors. So
I love those colors. And the sparkle in it. It's really pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, Sue. We just told you. An oversized scarf, shawly thing. There you go.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go see how Dale's doing. See if the oil change is done and we're ready for dinner. I'll probably start dinner. All right. Okay. See you guys next time. Happy reading. I hope you enjoyed the book. Be thinking about which one to do next. All right. I just kind of picked this one, but you guys be thinking about what we want to do next. There's lots of good books out there. Hey, it would be great if we chose something that's on my bookshelf, but that's all right. All right. Okay. Bye, everybody. See you next time.